Hi there, Keith here with another movie review. Today I'll be reviewing American Sniper, the latest movie directed by Clint Eastwood, starring Bradley Cooper and Sienna Miller. In the movie, Bradley Cooper plays Chris Kyle, the Navy SEAL who was known as the greatest marksman in U.S. military history. In the movie, we see Chris Kyle has basically taken on 4 different tours in Iraq. And every time he comes back to the States, he's itching to go back to Iraq to finish what he started. In the movie, he is depicted as a hero. A reluctant hero, but a hero nonetheless. As I watched the movie, I kept going back to an interview that I saw Bradley Cooper do several weeks ago on CBS This Morning. In the movie, he discussed meeting Chris Kyle's family and saying to them, "I'm going to take care of your boy." Bradley Cooper's a fantastic actor. Of course, we've seen him in a lot of great comedies like the Hangover series and Wedding Crashers, and we've also seen his dramatic chops in movies like Silver Linings Playbook, as well as American Hustle. But it was in this movie where I found that he really became somebody else, in the sense of, this is probably one of the most important roles for him because he's depicting a national hero. Somebody who was very loved and cherished by the U.S. military, the U.S. government, the U.S. people. And to take on a role where you're not only playing somebody that meant so much to people, you have to make sure that you're getting everything right. And I appreciate the fact that he did his research in doing that. I also appreciate the fact that when you go back and you look at the different projects that Bradley Cooper's done over his career, you keep seeing him get better and better and better. And part of the reason that I think you see him getting better is that he's working with directors like Clint Eastwood. Now, Clint Eastwood's had a vast array of different projects that he's worked on, from Gran Torino to Mystic River to The Changeling to last year with Jersey Boys. Now, if you were to tell me that the same guy who directed Jersey Boys and directed it very well would then take on the project of American Sniper, they couldn't be any different. But the reality is that Clint Eastwood brought so much authenticity into this project. There were aspects of this movie that you felt that you were actually there and you were feeling the tenseness of a sniper perched atop a rooftop with his gun in his hand, having to make quick decisions in terms of, if that kid picks up that grenade, do I have to shoot him? Or maybe he won't pick up the grenade. Please, kid, don't pick up the grenade. Along for the ride in this movie is Sienna Miller, who I actually feel is a chameleon, because she blends into so many different roles. Sometimes it's not until the credits are rolling that you're like, hey, Sienna Miller was in this. I felt that way when I saw her a few weeks ago in Foxcatcher, and I feel this way after seeing her in American Sniper. She was very good in this movie as Chris Kyle's wife, and she did a fantastic job, and her scenes were very emotional and gut-wrenching. It's hard to believe that this is the same lady that played the Baroness in G.I. Joe. Some people are saying that this movie is filled with propaganda, and that all depends on how you want to see things. I see this as a very entertaining movie, but I also see this as a story that I'm glad was told. Bradley Cooper, like I said, excelled in this part, and it's a shame that as we're knee-deep in award season that we're not hearing more chatter about him, because while he got a lot of recognition for Silver Linings, justifiably, and American Hustle, justifiably, I think this is probably one of the better, if not more important, roles that he's done in his career. And as far as Clint Eastwood's concerned, again, the fact that at his age he's still going strong and making such great movies is nothing short of impressive. Most of the people at his age would probably be hanging it up and on a golf course, but he just seems to be getting better and better himself. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie, and to that I'm giving it a B+. If you have an opportunity of checking out American Sniper, I'd love to hear what you have to think about it. As always, you can reach me on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook.com/WoodyWhittier, and WoodyWhittier.com. That's my review, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. But until then, I'll see you at the movies.